All right, so here's the vocabulary that you're going to need before you do lesson 1-1. My suggestion would be to find a spot in your notes to write it down. We will do an activity in class where you will work with the vocabulary terms in your vocabulary notebook, but it is helpful to have them written down so you can go back and reference them later. All right, but here we go. Our first word would be positive numbers. Positive numbers are numbers with a value greater than 0. All right, and these numbers are the ones that are to the right on the number line. Okay, so each of these numbers over here has a value that is greater than 0. Negative numbers, in this case, are numbers whose value is less than 0. So you're going to find those to the left of 0 on a number line, or below 0, so going down on a number line. All right, then the next one. Our next term, integers. Integers are any positive or negative number without fractions or decimals. Okay, so any positive or negative number without fractions or decimals. Another definition for this, all whole numbers and their opposites. Okay, so that is a second definition. That's actually the main definition. I like to use this one to help students understand when we are talking about identifying integers. Okay, so notice all of these numbers, they don't have fractions or decimals, but some of them do have negative signs, and some of them are just positive. And opposites. Opposites are numbers that are the same distance from 0, but in opposite, I like to say different. I don't like to use the word in my definition. So instead of saying in opposite directions, we're going to go ahead and say in different directions, because you really only have 2 options. You really can't have it go more than 1 or 2 ways. All right, so in this case, 2 is 2 units from 0, and negative 2 is 2 units from 0, so they are considered to be opposites. As long as the steps you take to get to one are equal to the steps you would take to get to the other, but you would be going different ways, you are finding the opposite.